Last week, we got another stunning employment report, the finest money can buy. So stunning, in fact, that it had Fed watchers fretting that maybe the Fed cut rates too early, a so-called policy error, as in the economy is still too strong and needs more choking by the Fed, what with jobs waking up at their own funeral, jumping out of the casket, and dancing with the catering girl. Well, it turns out the stunning jobs report had a secret ingredient: government workers. A lot of them, 785,000 to be precise on the month, which tripled the job gain. So another couple months like that, and our entire economy will be government workers regulating each other, sustained in their work-from-home colonies by flitting Amazon delivery guys. By the way, 785 is the highest monthly jump in government workers since World War II. It brings government workers to a crisp 22 million, roughly twice manufacturing employment. For perspective, in 1950, there were 3 manufacturing workers per government worker. Today, that has flipped. In fact, it has flipped 6-fold. Of course, very few of those 22 million government workers are available for hurricane duty in North Carolina, while there is a good chance the laid-off manufacturing guys would have been trucking in volunteer supplies if they had a job and could afford gas. In the immortal words of Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. Thanks to Zero Hedge for finding the government numbers hidden in plain sight in both the Bureau of Labor Statistics Household Survey, which asks people if they have a job, and its Establishment Survey, which guesstimates from the handful of companies who bother reporting data to the government. So once we take off the government workers, it turns out the productive sector, so private sector jobs, grew by just 133,000. I mentioned in a recent video how population growth soaks up between 175 and 200,000 jobs per month. So 133 is not even treading water, it is losing ground, which incidentally matches up with other data saying the job market continues weakening. Data from part-time and second jobs to the number of people quitting jobs, which are both classic indicators of job distress. Beyond the weak numbers, keep in mind it's actually a lot worse than it looks if government workers are the cause, because as North Carolina is painfully illustrating at the moment, not only will these brand new government parasites not be producing anything, they will be destroying stuff. Like pouring salt on a garden, all those bright, shiny government jobs will be collecting a salary to harass, mandate, and tax productive jobs out of existence. Perhaps they'll even arrest more helicopter pilots. Meaning we just hired roughly 785,000 parasites. Stunning job report indeed. So what is next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. If stunning jobs are really just disguised government spending and economy-destroying spending at that, this changes the math for the Fed, because it implies the real productive economy, the thing that pays for all of it, including the Fed, is actually much worse than they think, suggesting the Fed should have lowered rates a long time ago to spread out the liquidation of malinvestments, the bankruptcies, and layoffs from the Fed's previous easy money policies. Instead, as in every recession, the Fed is making the same mistake, slamming the gas too long, so $7 trillion in zero rates during COVID, and then slamming the brakes too long with mega rate hikes to choke the private economy so government can spend. And now that it's finally bestirring itself once more, it is slamming on the gas, setting up the next boom-bust cycle, the one nobody will see coming round about 2032, and yet it comes far too late to stop the actual recession that's already on our doorstep. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.